juice. You like the top, or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Derek Carr and the New York Jets taking on Russell Wilson and the Indianapolis Colts.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. Again, everyone, with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Throwing on first down is Carr. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 2nd and 10, Carr. He'll drop that down to Carter underneath. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Carter on the read option. And he's got room. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Where they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Carr to throw. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And this one is right through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Russell Wilson. Of course, he won a Super Bowl on this very field back in 2014.
And it had to be especially sweet because no matter how much he plays it off with people like you and me, hearing all the time that a quarterback of his stature, less than 6 foot tall, could not win a Super Bowl, and he played a big role in getting that done, has to be sweet to him.
Now we don't have to talk about small quarterbacks as much.
No, not nearly as much. They still have more to prove, but Russell Wilson's kind of the patron saint for them now.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run once more with Taylor. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And Ingram holds it in. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for a sack. John Franklin Myers make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Anytime you sack Russell Wilson, that's a win for the defense. But to get him here on his opening drive of the ballgame, that's a really big win for that defense.
And the goal every week, keep him in the pocket. Don't let him get to the perimeter, because when he's in the open field, not only can he hurt you, but also you lose sight of receivers downfield, and they'll hurt you with big plays.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play there for Indy. And even 40 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will tie us at 3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand. Really good backhand.
It's a top spin on the little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff. Back
onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
To throw his car. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Throwing his car on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr throwing right, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. From just shy of midfield, Carr. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Carr. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. His throw incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Carr. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Carr now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give him a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. They'll set up the screen to Carter. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-3. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, Wilson. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Roundtree going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Carr. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Carr now to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the Colts coming out now. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Now it's 2nd and 9. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Carr now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quiddy Pay. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Wilson. Forced out to his left. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Again, it's Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 36-yard line. 123 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Wilson finds his tight end Ingram. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Now Wilson on 1st down. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. From the gun, it's Taylor. Uses the stiff arm, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. On 1st down, Wilson gets this quickly to Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Wilson. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
170 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Look at this, a tight end carry. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year as they have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So the offense back out now, coming off its 1st interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Carter straight ahead, and he edges forward but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Another tote for Carter, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. From midfield, here's Carr. He'll drop this underneath to Carter. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Now Carr. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. On the move past the 40. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can...
Touchdown! Alec Pierce, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Carr going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Wilson. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. There's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They run once more with Taylor, and this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass is caught for a 1st, but he's looking for more. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead now up to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So Derek Carr in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:52 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Throwing his Carr. And he's got his big tight end here. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Carr to throw. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Carr's throw going to be caught by Davis. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now Carr. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Carr. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the drive there took 6 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third. And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach in a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for Indianapolis, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.